Right, it's telling me that there's 8 people online, but currently the chat isn't showing any messages, so I hope it's not blocking all the messages again. Right, you're the first message to come through, so hello. Right, good, there's actually messages coming through now, so I'll start playing the game. So I'll be doing this for about an hour as usual. And because this is a game stream, I'm not going to be doing Q&As, so don't bother asking long-winded questions that I probably won't have time to answer. So we're in one of the labs, so paranormal stuff and mutants everywhere. Leave that off for now, night vision. I assume that was a poltergeist going through there rather than an artifact. Or anomaly. Oh, okay, that instantly killed me. Right, let me turn the light vision off and just use the flashlight for a bit. So I'm assuming down there's a poltergeist, but I have to assume it's one that you can actually kill. So I can't remember. I know there's a load of bureaus in here, including ones that they put in a little room, so you can't actually kill them. No, I'm not bother going down there for the minute. You can actually hear them walking about. No, you have to pay for it, but it's not very expensive because it's an old game now. So it's walked into a random chemical anomaly. Always good to know. I'm just going to try and move my keyboard a bit because at the moment I'm struggling to turn the mouse properly because of not having much room at the right of my desk. You just take my shotgun. Yes, great. So my shotgun's been chucked somewhere. I will need to find that because that's a fully upgraded shotgun. Or I might just load my save if it's disappeared. Alright, let's load the last save because I'm not playing without my shotgun. Well, there won't be a Windows 10 compatible version unless the regular version works on Windows 10, which I'm pretty sure it does. Because this game predates Windows 10 and the developer doesn't exist anymore. As of when? Oh, there's a snork. Yeah, I've only been doing it for a few minutes, Mike, this one. I'm going to do it for about an hour as usual. I wouldn't pay €20 for Stalker. I'd just wait for it to be on sale when you can get all 3 of the games for about €10, which is pretty often, so just put on a wish list and wait for it to notify you that it's on sale. Might as well run around with the knife out until I need to go to the shotgun. It's a dead snork. Can't go through there. Back in here. Oh, I'm getting hit by those. I can hear there's a bureau somewhere. Right, let me just quick save because I don't want to instantly get my weapon pulled away again and then lose it. Right, so that's back through there where I just came from. Well, no, it's easier playing it on PC than playing on a console. Well, this isn't even on a console, but you've got a keyboard and mouse, so the proper way to play it. Right, more of those. Oops, just standing in normally there. I'm trying to remember what I'm actually meant to be doing in here. Is it finding documents? Yeah. Controller's certainly not better for a first-person shooter, because aiming with a controller is horrible. Only reason you can actually shoot properly on console games is they have aim assist. Yeah, was there documents down here? So it looks like it could be documents under that sort of ladder. Steps. That's ammo, okay. Ammo that I don't need. Right, drop that then, because I don't want it weighing me down. I'll take the anti-radiation drugs. I don't think there's any documents in here, is there? Not heard of Ready or Not, so can't say anything about it. I'll switch these medkits for the time being because I've got more of them and I don't want to run out in a tight spot. Got a load of vodka down here that I don't need. Shows it doesn't count as a stash, you know. That was the way I came from. Anything around here? No. Alright, cheers, Mike. Alright, we're back here again. Right, let's go this way. Just a corridor full of anomalies. Let's lock the door now. Oh yeah, that hurt, getting hit in the face of a fridge. Yeah, I think around, 2009, 2010. I know Shadow of Chernobyl was 2007. Which was the first Stalker game, and then I think it was roughly one a year after that, this being the third Stalker game. There we go. Alright, might as well have a look for some more documents while I'm down here, but oh, he's come out now. Right. Which artifacts have I got? It's the one that is meant to heal me here. I don't know if you can actually technically take cover from them. Oh no, that's pointless to their attacks, you can't take cover from them, right? Alright, I'll just do the old-fashioned tactic of running at them with a knife. Right, spamming first aid kits and stabbing them in the face. There we go, that works better than actually trying to play this properly with them. Right, was this after I got the technical document? I think it was. Get in there. No, it is a dwarf. We've already been down there, haven't we? Because that's where the dead snork was. That's there. I'm trying to think if there was any other rooms of documents in here. I have no need to go in the lift shafts. This room again. It would surprise me if there wasn't documents in here, because this looks like the right sort of room for documents. But documents, yeah. I don't know if there's any more, because I don't know if the objective will actually tell me if I find all of them. I've had the Law coffee pods for the Tassimo before and they were alright, but I prefer the espresso type ones. Yeah, there's 3 big maps plus some inside areas like the one I'm in at the moment. The other Stalker games have lots of smaller maps, so Call of Pripyat is a better open world game because it's... Oh, right, killed by a stupid anomaly. Right. You mean Zaton, Skidorski's the ship. Right, where was I going? Not in there, because that's full of anomalies. Ah, this room. Have I been in here? If you can hear the footsteps all the time, it's because what they did is they put loads of bureaus basically outside of the map, as far as I'm aware. And they can see in and use psychic attacks to attack you, but you can't actually kill them, which is like why I really don't like this lab. Because it's just a really cheap thing, where you can't actually kill the enemies that are, you know, here. It's not like, is it X16 in Shadow of Chernobyl? Where you can actually kill all the poltergeists if you're patient enough. Great, getting hit in the head again by, it made me drop my shotgun. I'm gonna get ganked by these things because I can't use my shotgun, so it just get ripped out of my hand. That wasn't actually the room I needed to go in, was it? Oh, and there's those again. Did I save before or after picking up that other one? I can't remember. It's annoying. Oh, there's a first aid kit there, that's kind of useful. There we go, there's that one. Was there any more? Probably all the documents, to be honest, but I'm not 100% complete in the game in this save that I'm streaming, so I might as well just carry on and actually, you know, continue the game. Oh shit, have I not got my shotgun? Oh, good, it's just in my inventory. I thought then that it had been ripped out and thrown somewhere on the map and I haven't got it back. Yeah, that's good. I just need to repair. Yeah, some of the monsters have psychic powers basically, and that one's one that's throwing stuff at me. As I said, it's a cheap thing the developers have done, because all they've done is they've made an invisible room outside of the map and put a load of them in there. So they keep attacking you. Normally you can kill them and it stops, but that's what I don't like about that level, is you're constantly attacked and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, that doesn't sound good. Yeah, without the night vision on I can't see a thing. So let's keep that on and not use the flashlight. I'll do a proper save now at that lab again. 38. Right, might as well go to that other objective while I'm out of here. No, I didn't see the lizard video. But I get people that subscribe just to dislike, just like you do, Mike, so I just don't give them any attention. The more attention you give them, the more they want to do it. No, I did the Oasis quest, if that's what you mean, but I've not bothered giving any of it to the scientists. I said I'm not doing a 100% completion run of this, I'm just streaming it. Yeah, that's pretty dark, isn't it? That's one of the things I like in Stalker, is sometimes it is almost properly pitch black at night. No, I don't live in London. Right then. Oh great, controller does stupid amounts of damage even through armour. Right, guess I'll just knife him in the face as usual. Or I suppose I could just mag dump him with this without getting close. I think the controller spawns in here, doesn't it? But you have to actually wait for that guy to kill himself before it. Or do I actually have to go into that room again for the controller to spawn? There he is.
Base, the sentry is dead. He was acting strange and attacked me. I also identified and eliminated a controller in that area.
Copy that, Major. The controller must have taken over the sentry. He was a good guy. That must have been what happened to the recon unit. The controller forced them to attack each other. Anyway, over and out. Major, I need to talk to you privately.
Right, let's go back over there. Now in theory in this game, when it's pitch black, if you stand still, because you can see the audio thing on the left near the map where it's showing me every time I make a step or whatever that it makes noise. In theory enemies don't know you're there, but I don't know if it actually works 100% of the time. So if I just was standing with my night vision on, like crouched down like this, in theory, they walk straight past you if they don't have their own night vision or flashlights pointed at you. For the people watching the Demon Souls stream earlier, I did actually get it running a little bit better after the stream, but not really well enough to actually stream reliably, you know, where it would still crash. I did find out how to make the levels load in and actually... is that a military now? Yeah. I don't know if actually any proper enemies do have night vision, to be honest. I know you see them with flashlights on. Well, most enemies can't see you, that's my point, in the dark.
This operation has been getting more ridiculous every minute since the helicopters crashed. Men are dropping like flies.
Is that the same guy that's supposedly saying at the moment there's an mission coming that's also talking to me?
The evacuation choppers didn't show up again. And at this rate, it won't be long before we lose control of the situation completely. We need to establish communications with HQ right now.
See ya.
Our communications communications expert believes that the signal is being jammed from somewhere close to us. He's working on getting the coordinates as we speak. I sent some of my men to check out a possible source of the interference, but they went missing, and their personal signals aren't registering. Major, one of your objectives is to establish communications with HQ.
No, this isn't the end of the game yet.
Find ourselves in, this should be your priority from now on. Also, as a personal favor to me, please find my boys.
Alright, they finally let me restock ammo, have they? Good. Right, what do I need more of? Buckshot or rifle ammo? I can't see any rifle ammo in my inventory, so I guess rifle ammo. Yeah, no 5.56 left. That makes it easy. Oh, there is ammo in there that I must have put away before. But...
Attention all units. This is Colonel Kowalski. An emission is starting. I repeat, an emission is starting. Take cover immediately.
See, I'm not the guy who gives me medical supplies here anymore.
Better ask the captain.
I wish you could actually dump all that pointless inventory items that just weigh you down, like the Gauss rifle that's never needed again. What has Windows XP? Oh, it's a Chimera. it's dead, but nothing of value on mutants in this game about mods. Yeah, I know it's repairable, but the point is it just annoys me that normally, unless you bother speaking to certain NPCs, it just gets stuck in your inventory. You should be able to put it in a chest. Which body does it want me to search? I can't see one here that I haven't already looked at. Ah, that one.
Base, I found one of your men. It looks like he blew himself up with a grenade. There are no signs of a firefight or any other evidence of him being attacked.
Kowalski here. Roger that, Major. Hey, I've got good news. We finally acquired the exact coordinates of the source of interference. The signal is coming from the kindergarten building.
Right, let's go over here. Is it this door I have to blow up? Yep. Right, let's do this. Yeah, see, if somebody spammed a message like that over and over and over, I'd just block them and not bother replying, Mike. But I did have somebody the other day, actually, I think I blocked, who got really upset about me using English terminologies, not American ones, despite the fact I'm obviously English. It's the lion. Roar. Oh, the poltergeist. Come back here. There we go, so you can actually kill the ones here. It says there's a person here, but I guess they're hiding in another room. Oh, I have to remember which bit you have to shoot to break on this, because isn't there a particular bit that breaks it? Or did I have to chuck a grenade through the floor or something? I can't remember. Yeah, that does it. Oh, and that's when I'll find the green thing when I investigate the sound. Can I drop through the floor? Yeah.
Is that really you? Well, I'll be. We were starting to think we'd never see our dock again. So what happened?
I've had that before when you say aluminium and they're like, it's aluminum. It's like in America and it's aluminum. In actually Queen's English or British English, it's aluminium.
Thanks for your
And it's actually spelt differently as well.
The Colonel wants you to pay him a visit.
Thanks. I'll do that.
Also, Gary headed for Yanov Station to restock. He asked me to tell you that he won't be back for a few days.
Gotcha.
So, tell me, where were you?
You're not going to believe me anyway, but in a fridge.
I spoke to the HQ commander and reported the situation to him, along with all the information that's been collected. There won't be any helicopter support for a while. He suggested that we fortify our position and await further orders. USS observers are currently at the HQ, so you'll be able to talk to your superiors soon enough.
Colonel, a radio signal has been detected, and its source is not far from the base. The transmission is encrypted, and I haven't been able to crack it yet.
Do you have the coordinates?
Yes, I have the coordinates, but the signal is intermittent, and it's moving.
Monolith again?
I'll check.
Yeah, I might as well restock my ammo and medical supplies. When they actually sit down and let me do it. I'll switch back to those med kits now because they're the better ones. Is that the silencer for this gun? Yeah, I might as well take the silencer with me just in case I want to put it on at night. Right, that will do for ammo. Annoying I don't have any more buckshot. I don't really want to resort to slugs. One of the things that does annoy me about Stalker is how little damage rifles tend to do to mutants. So even at a further distance, shooting like several rifle rounds into a dog's head does less damage than just shooting them at medium range of a shotgun. Because, you know, reasons. At this rate, I'm not going to have any shotgun ammo left. At least when I get to the last mission, you don't really need to use the shotgun at all.
The signal is back. Transmitting coordinates. The signal is gone.
Nearly out of shotgun ammo. If there's nobody said anything for the last couple of minutes, because I've not had any new messages in the chat, unless the chat's broken.
It's back. It's right next to you.
I don't see anything.
It's close, and it's moving toward our base.
It's underground.
Major Kowalski here. You better get back here. We need to prepare for possible attack. Bastards won't catch us with our pants down this time.
I just wonder sometimes, because sometimes you get the chats where people are chatting quite quickly and then all of a sudden you don't get any messages for a couple of minutes.
Headed to the main entrance.
Who are you? My name is Strelok.
You're the stalker who disabled the Scorcher?
Yes, but my plan didn't work. I came here to speak with your commanders. I have information that will allow the army to take control of the zone and destroy it.
When the mission is starting.
Come, let's talk inside.
We've got a problem. Our choppers are crashing for reasons that we've not understood yet.
Until we work it out, there won't be any helicopter support. The only way to get to the borders of the zone is on foot.
The reasons are obvious. There are many anomalies in the air, especially in the center of the zone.
We had a map with the safe air corridor between anomalies, and the helicopters had emission protection systems.
That's odd. You're telling me you haven't noticed that anomalies move around after an emission. Some disappear, and new ones show up in different places, which makes your map of anomalies effectively useless.
So that's what it is.
What?
Emissions don't just follow one another. If you can scan the area and identify all the anomalies, the choppers will be able to collect us safely, provided they're dispatched right after an emission.
We must inform the HQ of this as soon as possible.
Contact my commanders right after the emission.
It does annoy me that that's meant to be like a big
Get him on the line
reveal
as soon
thing
as
in the
you can.
game. Something that
Yes,
you'd
sir.
know if you've played any of the Stalker games, like at all for 5 minutes. Oh, emissions move, or anomalies move, who'd have thought?
Man, I thought acid rain was bad enough around here. Forget about it. I'll take it for rain any day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Right, might as well use the bed while I wait for the mission to finish, if it lets me do it, or do I have to actually physically? I'm going to have to wait in that room, aren't I? Right, I might as well put some slugs in my backpack, as I don't have much normal shotgun ammo. And I might as well fully load up on the regular 5.56 ammo. I have no idea when Red Dead 2's out, actually. Right, as this is going to be the last mission pretty soon, I'll finish the game rather than finishing the stream in about 10 minutes time. So it'll probably be like 20 minutes time when I finish the stream. I'm not going to bother though, as I've said, because I'm not 100%ing the game for this stream. And I've not been doing that earlier on. I'm not going to bother trying to make sure all the characters live through the last bit. So if ones get shot during the mission, so be it. Okay, so it's a couple of days after my birthday. But is there even going to be a PC release of it, or are they just doing PS4 and Xbox One? Because if they're doing that, obviously won't be getting it. Sort of a massive amount of psychic energy. It's sort of hard to explain unless you've played all the Stalker games and know all about the sort of sea consciousness stuff. And even then it's never really explained fully. But basically a massive amount of energy that comes from the centre of the zone outwards.
It looks like the emission is over. Kirillov, contact HQ. Roger. HQ on the line.
Скукотища зеленая. Какое-то все одинаково хреновое.
Because of the emission, it's impossible to establish comms during one.
Looks a bit like 95 DPM on his leg thing, but I don't think it's meant to be that.
Yes.
Wonder why he's got different camo patterns on the pouches than on the main armour.
Roger.
You type in @ and then the person's name, like the @ symbol is in what you'd use in an email.
Major Degtyarev here. I read you. I've managed to acquire documents about experiments carried out in the zone. Furthermore, we've been contacted by a stalker who's been in the CNPP. His name is Strelak. He's offered us his cooperation. Yes, I have the data, and Strelak's information confirms it. The helicopters were hit by anomalies after their locations changed during the emission. The anomaly map issued to the pilots turned out to be useless.
That means we have until the next emission. We'll be collected together with the Stalker from position B28. Stingray squad will be evacuated with you. The birds are already in the air.
You heard the news, fellas. When we go, stick together and keep the Stalker alive. Any questions? Get ready to move. Major, can I have a word?
I need ammo, there we go. Let's have some buckshot. 4. And that will do. Yeah, I might as well get all the medical supplies from him. I can. Now I'm completely overloaded. Okay, let's drop some shotgun ammo until I'll just drop all the slugs actually, I don't need them. I'm still overloaded, so let's eat a load of the sausage for no reason. Still overloaded. Right, I'll just shove a load of stuff in the box actually. Right, let's cut that down to about 100 buckshot. That'll be more than enough. And let's cut down some of the medical kits, some of the anti-rads, and some of the bandages. Alright, that should do it. Alright, who do I speak to now? Oh, tell the guy I'm ready.
Move out, squad.
Yeah, I should be doing this for still another 10 to 20 minutes. Seems strange they can't just land the Hind here, because it looks like there would be enough room for it, like just through there, on the road. Yep, last part of the game. So next week when I do my first stream, which will probably be on Monday as usual, I'll be picking a new game to stream. But I don't know what yet, so I'll have to have a look in my list of games and pick something that I think the majority of people will like. RNG was not in favour of me not getting hit by that zombie. It's the problem, I think they just spawn randomly. Well, like they always spawn in the same places, but you have to know in advance where they're going to come from. I can't turn the night vision off, I've got my scope on for it.
Every zombie in Pripyat is going to know we're coming. We've got to be Roger that. We'll be there soon. Stay alert and follow orders. We're real close to the evacuation point. Let's move!
Oh, you see the snorks spawning out of the sky then. Oh yeah, more just spawning and jumping really high in the air.
What was that?
Don't stop. Keep moving.
It's here!
Run.
Huh?
Okay, run.
Is he actually gonna move? Yep.
Major detail report taking heavy fire from an unidentified enemy. We cannot hold out for long.
Граната, не увернешься!
Where am I getting shot at from? Sniper up there.
Пристрелим его! Не уйдешь! Порвем их!
Right, so that's the end of the game. Or it can handle it until it randomly crashes.
As a reward for successfully completing his investigation, Degtyarev was offered a promotion to colonel and the position of mission coordinator. He declined the opportunity to work at the HQ and submitted a personal request to be sent to the zone as the USS Permanent Observer. The information about the development of...
Right, I'll just skip through the last cutscene because I'm not going to listen to all of it, especially because I've not bothered doing 100% completion. Right, so there you go. That was called a Pripyat. So that will be the end of this stream. As said, I don't know what I'm going to be playing next. When I do a game stream, we'll have to see. I'll have a look on my Steam library before I do the next stream, which will be Monday, and see what I can spot on there that I think people will enjoy. I've already done a load of Call of Chernobyl, and I don't want to play Stalker straight after playing Stalker. No, don't have that mic. I think you get probably banned from YouTube for playing something like that as well, wouldn't you? If it's Fallout, it'll have to be New Vegas, but at the same time, New Vegas crashes a lot, so I could try doing it for a stream, but if it's just too unreliable to stream, then obviously that's not going to be an option. Because the problem with streaming is obviously if the game crashes during a stream, that can knock out the entire stream. And YouTube's not very good at just letting you relaunch a game and then, you know, the stream cutting back in. But yeah, Fallout New Vegas would be an option. Well, the problem is the stream wouldn't keep crashing, it would just literally be the stream ends when the game crashes. And because it's New Vegas, that could be quite often. Especially with New Vegas, the further you get into the game, the more of a memory leak it gets, and then the more it crashes. But I'll have a look. I'm kind of wanting to play through Oddworld Stranger's Wrath again, because I haven't done that in years, so I might live stream that. That's an interesting game, which probably a lot of you haven't played or seen. Right, anyway, I'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching, everybody. So that's Call of Pripyat completed. As I said, I was certainly not trying to 100% it for the sake of doing it with a stream. Because generally it's, you know, it can take like 40 to 50 hours or something if you're actually trying to do every side mission and everything. Right, cool. Are you doing a stream later, Mike? Alright, cool, thanks. I'll make sure I watch that. So that's in a couple of hours, isn't it? So that gives me time to watch a film or something first. Alright, thanks everybody. See you.